Yeah, my people, give thanks and praises, seeing unto the Most High. See me saying, give thanks and praise, yeah, to the highest levels of the foundation. Mm. I say things that, and the program name is how we see the thing. And nobody else views but our views, how we look on things, with our look of knowledge and understanding to righteousness. And based on what we see are going right now, you see me? So, what I try to say is that, from a day, I see a whole heap of things are going on. And it's like, you don't want to say nothing at the same time, but at the same time, it's like you have to say something because it's like the levels of life right now is like it not have no boundary. It not have no it not have nothing executive about it no more. It just normalize itself. You know what I mean? Just normalize itself in a way where anything I want to do just feel like it normal if it normal to them. You know what I mean? And regardless of what, life have laws, and rules, no matter what position you have in it. You get me I say? But you see, life have shareholders still. You see me I say? And not because life's supposed to be good. And all of them, and everybody seems like it should be good to everybody, you know? Because the way life set up, it's kind of funny. I don't want to use the word funny still, but it's just so kind of hard to steer to when you see it a steer out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, in early business, that nobody want to do it themselves. I don't really want to care about people and their lifestyle. But it's like you have a thing in public space still. And public space is a public space, yo. You know what I mean? If you drive down the road, you can't shut your eye. Your eye have to open. So you have to see things you don't want to see. Regardless of how you don't want to see it, you still have to see it sometimes because it's just dead, you know? And you will see one down the sun, bypass it, you see two down the sun. But when you start to three and four and five, like it have become like an epidemic now. It's like you can't do nothing but say something about it if you have any form of righteous feeling in yourself. Because we say no issue and all them things there, but as we say, things are done in our private spaces, no control about it. 'Cause you know, see that. But the public spaces are place where everybody eye open to it. Because if you not navigate it with a righteous eye, then you're gonna run up in a whole heap of obstacle. You know? We notice nowadays, no matter what I want to do or what I want to say, once the public, like, it's like, it kind of, it's like once a man draw a straw, he nah dash of the straw. You know what I mean? It's like him keep that straw there as a value where him defend the straw. You know? Even when the straw nah did purpose no more. Afraid for like expire the straw and utilize a different straw. God, I want it no good no more. So you have to find something else. You know? I like it's a confusing time to work for people, because the wrong concept, the wrong idea of life sometimes bring across the wrong concept to people, you know. And what I try to say, basically, people should just respect themselves. If you don't respect yourself, nobody not respect you. You get to me, I say, nobody not rate you. If you don't respect yourself, you get to me, I say, before you do certain things, you check first. You check it two, three way first. Sometimes you show two, three different people first. Or sometimes, regardless of how you're a genius and how you're deep, sometimes some things get invented where because you get over like you got this. You get over like overrated in yourself basically. So you feel like anything you do now, them are gonna accept it. Sometimes when you dip on a pinnacle, yeah, see so far away, you really not, like, yeah, left out the focal point of everything because things set away, yo, where, yo, I want to serious, because, because I see people just a sell themselves, just a sell them soul, like, when you grow up, when you grow up things, it's like you have to be right to it. It's when you have powers or when people respect you to a point where them allow you to set a trend and follow because them trust you. Alright. It's when people trust you, you can't to lead them astray and you have to always, it's when you lead, if you realize that you can't lead no more, I bet you just got the lead. Just got the lead because we are gonna try to create the lead. Sometimes the people we are leading really want it, want that. You set a menu and the menu will work. You not change the menu. Adapt the people I love. You might introduce a one menu, yes, but nothing too far from what the people I love. You're not going to try sell a different kind of meat or a different. You still, you might just fix up the menu will look different, but at the same time, you sell. If you have introduced something new, still something where everybody kind of used to, but some people might not eat it, but because there's a taste buds for it, other people might taste it and like it still, but not necessarily everybody ever like it. So, that like, what may I say is like dominance come from not just respect of oneself or one character or one behavior, but basically on a material value. You know what I'm saying? Because you have money or you own certain things, you feel like say you can operate out of the norms. But when you go do that now, if you have to operate out of the norms, you have to come out of the normal eyesight now. You have to go in at the view of the people where act like how you are act. But if you have to bring something new to the people, some people will like it and some people might not like it because some people can't cycle. It's like them keep on after change. You know, just like some people can't stay one place. Some have to move up and down. You know what I'm saying? So life sometimes, like the hands of life fall in the wrong hands sometimes. The control of life fall in the wrong hands. And then when people start follow you, them follow you to a point. You have to realize, everybody have to follow somebody still, regardless of how you see it still. You know what I mean? Because you have a whole lot of people that really have no direction still. So therefore them all gotta look for somebody to lead them because they don't know themselves. You know what I'm saying? So because they don't know themselves now, somebody always have to lead them. Them always feel like them can't do it. Somebody have to set a trend for them follow. So when them find that individual there, it's like them swear allegiance to that individual. They like, all right, till death do us part. Then like they're married to that person. But sometimes when you follow the leader, you yourself have some form of balance and direction of yourself. You can't just be blind to him, say, to the knowledge and not have a clue. You see me? I say, so if you get to a point where you realize say, I'm a leader wrong, you have to turn back. You have to turn forward. And when you say, you have to turn around. So you come to a crossroad now where you know say left or right. Yourself, say, boy, the way they're not too right, because we see several determinants already, and it's like the thing look like you're not sure no more, like a pure guess and spell. So when you realize that now, you and yourself have to start take your life in a year and start leading. I see if you don't start lead, then you go follow the going at the same trap with a person you have a leader. So you have to have a little direction for yourself. And for Mr. Right now, it's just so crazy where 3/4 of the people them not trust themselves, like them afraid to lead. I'll do it appear like them are leading a life and I take care of them things. Them still I work off of the brace of somebody else where them feel like is a example to where them actually achieve. I have to realize enough people we still have things on one chop. It just gone like that, you know. Less than all a day, it can gone, you know. Cause sometimes money, sometimes most people have money. The money them have not really, it's not an accumulated value, you know, like the money just stack up in a room, you know. Sometimes the money are through investment and them thing that are through deals and all of that. So if you lose certain things, then you lose them things because you know just get the money the one time and it break down, you know, in a payment. Like every month you get this, every month you get that, or whatever the case is. You get the message. So when you understand things, you know, make certain things feel you when you see some people that take it out of context just to make themselves look good. You know what I'm saying? Because life have its way of a surprise you and all of them things there. You get me? I say, so life, you see when you're sick and go to the hospital, when them hook you up on the machine there, then it go up and down. Then it alternate. That's supposed to be a live. When you're dead, it go beep and it run a straight line. So in a life, you have to have good times and bad times because that will keep your mind in tune. You get the message? So it will remind you that you're good today, you're bad tomorrow. So just humble yourself and easy because you never know when. But when it just good so now and I run in a straight line, you never have a bad day. Like that's nice. So when you're one start up and down, are crazy, you get crazy, you know. You get the message, but enough people now tell you when it go up and down. Because you used to see it good. You see me I say, but sometimes when it good enough because it seems like life or death at the same time because it's not easy if you achieve a good life straight all the time. You got glitches in it, you know, where today, a month or even 5 years, everything good, and then next year, it come a little away with things that run away. You get me? I say? So, when you have a basically understand like that, you don't really flaunt nothing. You just humble yourself and live on easy. You get me? I say? And you have to can know how to, as myself, blame yourself. You get me? I say? You have to can blame yourself. Because if you can't blame yourself, you know, a problem, you know. You get me? I say? Like, you keep on try find solution because you blame it on somebody else when the whole problem and the solution are just you looking at yourself and just do the right thing and everything solved right there so, you know. But on a levels of a like I wanna have too much like you see yourself as too much of a person where not supposed to be like of a failure. But you have to realize that none of us know what the future holds, you know, or none of us know what tomorrow brings. You know. You get the message because today is just a present moment. You see me I say, and once a moment you're gone, it becomes the past. See? And then the next moment are the future. And once the future comes to the present becomes the past. And most of the time, all of this are done in less than 24 hours or 24 hours. You get me I say? So life is a juggle itself, basically a 2 or 3 days. It just seems like it's a whole heap of days. But a 3 day, the present today live, you see me? And it become tomorrow, which are the past. I mean, it become yesterday, which are the past, and then tomorrow, which is supposed to be the future. You get the message, but neatly, it's like a one day rotate to a week, till it rotate to a month, rotate to a year. You get the message? So, I just day one, day two, day three, day four, just like a reminder to keep it counting, but I don't really like a 30 different days. You know, the element and just change during the days, to change time, but you know, I don't like a 30 separate days. Think so. I have Monday, Tuesday, and them name and balance for a certain planetary system still, but hey, and just take turn to one of the days, you know. But what may I try so still? Life need a little more presence, night behavior, you know. Yeah man, because I see youth them. The youth them I watch and them and learn, you know. Seeing so you see the foundation that you are set. You might not like what you see tomorrow, you know. You get them and say, okay, alright, boom. I remember one time, you know, when once you see a man in a mask, you see a rabbit get robbed, you know. COVID come and come make masks look like nothing. Right? Some people know COVID done and gone and them still are wear the mask. So you get the opportunity to wear a mask. Seeing you get the opportunity to wear a mask, right? Because of a situation. But then the situation passed and gone. And I realize, you have to let go the mask now. So you get an inch or you want to carry to a mile. So now a situation will come where the man will go directly ban the mask now because you abuse the wearability of the mask. So the same way your life stay, alright? You get an inch with certain things, but then you decide to take it further. Seeing, and because you get the inch and them accept it, because them give it, they never give a mile. But you don't know that you feel like them just give it to take the way you want to. So when you take the mile now, you feel like everybody go with you. And then people start talk against what you do. So you realize now you come out of context. You get to me and say, no matter what you do, somebody in control of everything, You get to me and say, and if me know you as a person when not a certain thing, if me see you do it, then it's all questionable like, why? No matter how one might know business the way you do, but you set yourself as an individual where you're known to be a upholder of certain levels of things. And if you can lose out yourself in that situation, then you still have a set of people who are going to try follow you same way. You get them and say, they're going to follow you regardless of how you see it or not. Because some people have sense themselves to follow you and stop, while some people not have sense and follow you all the way through. All then you walk and fire, you still have a come, not going to even see it if you know say him to turn back. But life set away. Set away. And no matter what you think you have in your hand, sometimes you can lose it. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you think you have in your hand. The only thing you can lose basically are you, and sometimes you lose you too without even knowing it. Although you have you still lose you because you used to do a whole lot of things and you used to control this and run that, but after a while you have none of them ability anymore because you lose them. You know. So when they say you get ratings for a certain thing, you have to know if you keep it. Because you're not gonna look good if you say 500 man that one place in a mask and you don't know no man face. It's not right. That wickedly right that's so. You know what I say? So at the same way where after a while certain dressing and thing. What if one night time you say 500 just turn up that way there? What it gonna look? You think it gonna look righteous? No. So you have to look on where you set sometime on the trend where you set because let's say some people don't really have no sense to turn back, Them just follow through all the way. So it just set away where. They say all of that still come from two levels of people still. You see, two levels of people. Where. You have people are light and people are dark. You see people are light, them not the certain thing. People are the dark. And them always are opposing, and them always want changes. Them always want changes because them never satisfied with what them say. Or where them come see, them always want change. And then most of the time, them connect to our next source differently from the light source. The same source where the light produce after a while become envious and covetous where it separates itself. You see me I say and create the next side. You get me I say because you have to realize, say certain things are just like you have a teacher and make the teacher pass on but you want to take it from them. So if you don't give it freely, you have to take it forcefully. And then most of the time, like the teacher never have it the right way. The teacher have it the right way. If the teacher have it the wrong way, and you realize that then a different thing that where the teacher have the right way, you don't need to try taking teachership unless him pass it on for you. So them pass down for you now, pass on with honor, but when you take it now, this honor, what to you are honor, because in a life you just want to gain. No matter how you gain, a good way or a bad way, you just want to gain. some people don't like defeat. Some people don't like lose. And when they realize them a lose, them now come tell you gotta see them a try a whole heap of things. You get me I say? So if you are winning and if you do not much, it will show. But when you are lose, it also will show. Because you gotta try too hard. You get me I say? It not gonna look like you no more. You feel me? You gotta start look like somebody else. So the people will know you now, I gotta realize say, nah man, yeah, I can win man. But because you know say you are drowned and you can't afford for the people to know you are drowned, you're gonna make it seem like you're not drowned. But your actions sometimes speak louder than your words, as it says in, because 95% of the time when I wanna act away, I really that way that it is. At 5% of the time or so, a man can really act away and I trick him and trick you. But most of the time, 95, your action and what you really are still differently. You know what I mean? So when you start act a certain way, that have to be you because it's hard for you enough you can't be. When you start not being you, that's when you have a problem. So now it become a mental issue. You get me I say, but the man where I go follow you and can't turn around, him now go tell you it's a mental issue because in of himself you can't wrong. So anything you do, it's right to him. You see it. And him will keep on pursue with you until him either perish or wake up. So the item of just know say more time, enough people that say money this, money that, but money is a solution to a whole heap of things, yeah. But there are some people bury in at it. You know what I mean? Where they feel like say it is everything. We hear it's a good friend better than pocket money still. You know, another area money is needed for a whole heap of things still. But at the same time, when you have when you have money, you just give thanks and accept it as a blessing and not something to brag on the next man with. Because most of the time, no matter how you check it out, the money have to come from somewhere. You get me I say the money have to come from somewhere. Sometimes a product you create, sometimes it's something you sell, or you just good enough some little things where you do certain way. You know what I'm saying?